in some sort of dark world. Me when I go to the dark world and I have to seal the dark fountain. Yeah, I'm sealing the fountain. Why is my bitrate dying? Okay, never mind, it's not anymore. Oh my god, my bitrate's continuously dying over and over and over and over. Oh wait, I think I might know why. I just realized my bitrate's probably dying because I am actively uploading a video right now. There's only 4 minutes left. Hello, Autumn for life. Yeah, we're gonna be playing more Dialtown. We're gonna be finishing the game, technically. Well, not technically. Like, chapter 2, which I think is like the main ending, is how you finish it. Anyway, I edited yesterday's stream of Dialtown down into a little compressed video to watch. So hopefully that'll be fun. Wait, how do I... Wait. Can I show y'all this? Wait. Oh, I'm on the wrong scene. Oops, that's the game. Burger. So true, tips skit. What? Right, there we go. Whoa. Here's the thing. the thumbnail for tomorrow's video. Girl who's actually going to upload. Anyway, you know, I can put that in chat, actually. Make sure to put, notify me so you get notified when it premieres tomorrow. Holy yawns. Anyway. I'm gonna actually play the game now. Okay, maybe I won't, because my bitrate's freaking the freak out. And the video is still uploading. Yay! Is the stream, like, really freaking out and laggy, or is it fine, y'all? La la la. Uh-oh. I just realized that, like, I didn't have the... Oops. Thanks. I just realized that the entire stream yesterday, the vertical stream, didn't have the game capture set up. Wait, let me add this. Give me 1 second. Window capture. Roblox. Oh, fuck. What did I just do? Okay, there we go. Oh, fuck. Give me 1 second. Okay, transform, center horizontally. There we go. I don't know how much of the text is readable, but I'll be reading it anyway. Fuck. My brain is evil. Okay, I'm going to play the game now, actually. Morning, Phonshi. Rise and shine. Well... narrator, I'm bored. Just woke up. I know, I do this every day. It's boring to me now. We roadkill daily. Oh, but that never seems to lose its appeal. Roadkill soft and cuddly, dear narrator. Dude, roadkill fur tends to be coarse, matted, and wet from the gutter water you find it in. That's excluding tire tracks, mud, and extruding bones too. Bastard narrator can't even let me enjoy roadkill. Look, if you're so bored, I can eat roadkill. You can, but you can also do literally anything else, which I strongly recommend doing instead. Like, you could ride a bicycle. I have the limb coordination of a sentient carrot, but with limbs. I also lack a bicycle. Yeah, that's put a bit of a dampener on this aimless cycling day. The last time I tried to draw a bath, I ended up just slurping up the bath water. And then promptly got removed from the house party I was attending. I don't have a response to that. I hope to God you didn't enter the bath before you drank the water. I did. The water already had the consistency of jet fuel by the time I drank it. Why would you drink such a putrid concoction? I lost my filth to the tub waves. I needed to reclaim it. Right, you and bathing don't mix. We've established that. So, backup plan. Oliver wishes to finish filming his bizarre cinematic opus today. You could always, I don't know, help him do exactly that. That sounds like effort. What's in it for me? I don't know. What do you most crave from this drab cosmic orb that you're confined to? My love, of course. Okay, well, this seems like a no-brainer then. It does? Of course. Oliver's clearly head over heels for you. Perhaps he could even love you. And if he does, and, well, think about if the movie does well, we'll get so much moolah royalties. Why, I'm sure everyone you'd meet would pretend to love you. That sounds superb. Now, it wouldn't be real love. Silence, disembodied cricket. I've made up my mind. To the cinema we go away. I hope we get to meet Mr. Dickens. Holy sheen. Dialtown Chapter 2. What the Dickens? What the absolute Dickens? Wow. Hey. Bonshi, my muse, my ghoulish life companion. How fareth thee on this spring morning? Perish thine screeching Shakespeare. I haven't had my 8 cups of coffee yet today. Speaking of, can I have some coffee, please? We might have a jar stuck to the surface somewhere. Fuck, I didn't. We might have a jar stuck to a surface somewhere. If I find such a jar, how do you like it? 8 sugar sachets, cream from a goat, coffee ground by mortar and pestle. How's expired instant coffee? If the end product is at least partially liquid, then I'm sold. Stella, I'll remember that if I find some. This get a new update? I think there was a new DLC, but I'm just playing the base game, Rye. Also, hello. Look, fuck, wrong voice. Look, honestly, coffee and whatnot aside, I'm just super stoked to see ya. That little demon, he's... I told you he was Phone Guy's son. I told you he was Five Nights at Freddy's Phone Guy's son. Little Billy, I beseech you, could you please go bother literally anyone else in Dialtown today? Well, yes, I could, which is what makes you this all the more special. I swear the phone god, you low center of gravity hobgoblin.
So, what are you gonna do about it, huh? You can't physically attack me, Plaid Daddy, not unless you want to get sentenced to the life in the electric chair.
Feng, I implore you. Murder him with your bare hands. I'll back up your alibi, please. Alright, scram, you hooded gremlin. Or what? Come on, you know I'll cartwheel kick you in your formless gonads.
Fine, fine, fine. I've got some weird looking bugs I found under my dad's mattress to fry under my magnifying glass anyway. Ciao, bozos.
Oh, hello, Rye. Welcome to YouTube now. Oliver, shouldn't he be in school right now? Is this one of those fabled weekends the old prophesies about? Nah, as far as I know, little Billy got suspended recently for turning the staircase in the school into a makeshift water slide.
Oh, that doesn't sound so bad.
He didn't use water for the fluid part of the water slide. Juvie would be too good for him. He needs the government contained. Thanks for scaring him off, by the way. That one, he scares me.
Anything for you, Oliver.
Anything you say. So, I take it that you are indeed willing to assist me in filming this groovy feature-length picture, then. I'm willing to direct a movie with you, if that's what you mean. It was indeed what I meant, yes. Oh, by the way, Mr. Dickens should be passing this counter any moment. I'm gonna ask him to relieve me from my post so we can finish filming the movie.
So wait, I'm about to meet Mr. Dickens?
Yeah, I guess you are.
Oh wait.
My lack of hair. How is it? Your scalp is as smooth as a polished melon. You're gnarliest. Minus the generous stitching dotted throughout, of course. Don't worry, though. It'll be fine. Provided you back up one incy fib of mine.
Hell yeah, I love sinning. Time to fucking lie.
Hey, now, I don't exactly see this as a barefaced lie, per se. More of a subtle, less blatant lie. So, like, I haven't really been honest with Mr. Dickens about the progress of the film as I should have.
He thinks it's finished, doesn't he?
Wow, right in the money. So you should be a green diviner of some sort. Say, any idea what next week's winning lottery numbers would be?
I'm pretty sure there'll be a 3 in there.
Any idea how many 3s there will be?
Probably at least 1.
Right, thanks. That's my pension plan sorted then. Oh, shit. Look groovy, here he comes.
Tally ho, you two! Bloody fine afternoon, innit?
Oh! Right then, I believe the introductions are in order. Fonshi, this is my groovy mentor, employer, and good pal, Ebenezer Dickens.
Charmed.
Mr. Dickens, Mr. Dickens, this is Fonshi, my, green friend.
Hello, Mr. Dickens.
Right.
Yes, tally ho and all that. Well?
What? How are you doing that without eyes?
Haha, no matter.
So, Oliver, my boy, how about that flick you've been meaning to finish putting together? You did tell me that the movie is nearing completion, did you not, old chum? Oh, of course, sir. The progress has been gnarly as can be. One more day filming is all we'll need, I reckon.
Jolly good show, my boy. Because I'm afraid that our utility bills are beyond due. I do not know how much longer we can keep this show running.
How long have those bills been on your desk?
A few weeks at the very least.
Yikes.
How do you still have electricity in here? Well, you see, old chum, if you take a good hard gander at the ceiling, you may notice that I've merely strung up lanterns from the rooftop. Are those fireflies in lanterns?
Kerosene is out of our budget, I'm afraid, old chap. Oh. Fuck.
Ah. Kerosene is out of our budget, I'm afraid, old top. Ah, but this movie might just bring the people back. And if it doesn't, I'll just have to close our doors for the rest of the time eternal. No pressure, you two.
Right, we'd better get to work then, since there's just so much at stake. How is lightning bugs in jars grim? What? I don't know what you're even saying to me, Riley. I'm so sorry.
Say, Oliver, before you go, could you hastily fetch my pocket watch from my desk? I assure you, it'll take but a jiffy.
You bet, Mr. Dickens. One portable clock on a string coming up.
Now then. It would seem that you and I have a solitary moment together.
Why do you... That's not the... I don't know what that voice was. Your response was that it was grim. Oh, did I say that? Did the game say this? I don't know. I can't read. I can't read. I'm so sorry.
Do you need portable time anyway? Way I see it, shit is always happening in the present. Who cares what the clock has to say? The correct time is right now. Well, some of us have jobs, engagements, and other such obligations that require diligent timekeeping to keep up with. Ah, that sounds dreadful. Sorry for your loss.
It matters not always as, and I do apologize profusely for the deceit. My pocket watch is presently in my pocket.
Ah.
I merely orchestrated this momentarily interruption for us to speak a brief moment to speak.
About what?
Well, you see, I wanted to ask you to take good care of my boy, Oliver. You see, I once had a family, but alas, my wife is no longer of this world, and my own sons have left the nest, so to speak. Whoa, dude, you have a nest too?
Somehow I feel as though you may be referring to a literal nest rather than having a figurative one. Don't be daft. Me, a nest.
Look, I'm not here to judge you, or even Oliver's choice of acquaintances.
And what's this all about?
Well, you see... Look, Oliver's a young man. It is his time to make his own place in the world. Forge his own future, crave his own frontiers, and all that development riffraff. Oliver's like myself in that he once had a family, but no longer does. Sometimes fate compels two people to stick together. Perhaps you and Oliver were fated to cross paths, just as he and I were.
Fuck the stars, I'm gonna die in a ditch one day, that's destiny.
Well, that's one potential destiny I certainly don't wish to share. I find that one's worth and the worth of one's life is often measured by the strength of the bonds one holds. in the measure of their wildest dreams, too, perhaps. Because what is life without purpose, without drive? Tell me, lass, do you have a dream?
I want to be rich and bang smoking hot babes and race fast cars.
Well, aren't we ambitious? My dearest apologies, but alas, I must be the bearer of bad news. You will likely not find what you're looking for today, assisting Oliver. But you may just find something else that you didn't know you needed. Wisdom, perhaps? A new lease on life?
Fuck wisdom, I'm a hedonistic baby.
Lass, all I'm asking is that you do your best to encourage Oliver, raise his spirits, should they falter, and ensure that he finishes his film. By any means necessary. Short of removing his fingers with a pair of bolt cutters, perhaps.
So you're really working to... Fuck. So you're really planning to work him to the bone, eh?
I don't know how to do these things in Britainland, but this... I don't know how you do these things in Britainland, but this is America. My green friend, there's so much more at play here than you know. You see... Radio, Ollie's back, baby. Mr. Dickens, I scoured your desk and moved all your papers, but alas, there was nary a watch to be found. Oh, why would you look at that? My pocket watch was in my pocket this whole time. I should have figured, since that's where its own name indicates it ought to be. My, what a bumbling fool you have for an employer. Now, cuddle off, you two. Come on, Fonshi, we got a cinema to save.
Alright, off we pop, then see ya, Mr. Dickens.
Right, cheerio then.
That Mr. Dickens sure is a character.
Well, that one, fuck. Well, that went about as well as I could have expected. Kudos on you not speaking. That was extremely strategic move on your part.
Thanks, I pride myself on being able to respect authority and take corrections.
That's great to hear. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Don't tell me what to do.
Right.
Right, so what now?
Well, if we're making a movie about you, then what we need is lore.
Lore?
Oh, you know. Info about you, story content. Something for the audience to chew over.
Horse jerky is chewy.
Right, but I think we'd really struggle if we need to find structure, a whole 90-minute plot about dried horse meat. Unless... No. I'm sure we can find something far juicier.
Oh, juicy, right. No, horse jerky is dry and salty.
What we need is something truly wretched to hook our captive viewers in. Something extraterrestrial, perhaps.
Are you calling me an alien?
Did I or did I not wheel you home yesterday on a bicycle while you sat hunched in the basket?
Oh, damn it.
Right, so I kind of wanted to ask you, and don't take this personally. Are you some kind of funky alien? Like, what exactly are you?
What the hell are you?
Okay, fine. I guess you gotta give a little before folks volunteer that sort of info. Just between you and me, I'm totally a human. No, that's not like, it's not like that at all. I just don't get the secrecy is all, I guess.
It's a boundary, Oliver.
Oh, okay, sorry, that's completely fair. I should really know better. You know, what we need is something that'll really hit home.
Home?
Punchy, are you?
Come to my domicile.
To your
tent. Come to my tent.
Wait, you're inviting me into your tent?
If we want strange, kooky lore to make friend and foe shit their britches. My tent is likely the ace in your hole.
Radical. Let's make haste then. Holy sheen. Uh-oh. Welcome to Casa de la Mim. Feel free to piss anywhere that isn't my box bed. I will instantly reclaim it via a fetid red urine stream if I must. Though, if you do shit in the corner, do wipe before sitting down on any surfaces.
I'm not an animal after all.
Whoa. I'm in your lair. I mean, like, yeah, right. This is like gnarly and junk, I guess.
Play it cool all you want. You're not above wiping like I said.
Oh, no. Trust me. Try defecate in your corner. You can be sure that I'll... Wait, but... I don't see any toilet paper wipe around.
Who do you think I am, Henry Ford? You think I can afford special paper just for my asshole? Use toilet papers or a discarded Italian restaurant menu. Your call.
Given the option between wiping my ass with a politician's face or a printed JPEG of lasagna, I'd rather just shit me britches and let Future deal with it. If he's so smart and successful.
Ah, the classic phone shoes choice. Outstanding move.
So, right. I'm now, in fact, brandishing my camera, so let's get to filming then.
Right on, then. What should I be doing? Do you want me to dance?
Well, is it a good dance?
No, it is not.
All right, scratch that then. Oh, hey, maybe we should record some actor commentary for, like, the press and junk.
But I'm so shy. My lifestyle is atypical.
A whole lot of folks out here have messy abodes, you know. A real connection might make you come off to the audience as a real flutterbum.
What?
You can be what the kids call relatable.
Do you really mean it?
Yeah, just watch, crab cakes. You'll be the bee's knees. Can you state your name for the camera, ma'am? Ah, I see. Let's move on from the commentary idea, maybe. Let's move on to something that doesn't place my pricey equipment anywhere near that mug of yours.
That's fair. So what now, Chief?
I guess you could just act candid. Tainted, like a dog? The only dog I know particularly well is a man and a hobo. And God.
Yeah,
Don't act like him. People act like... yeah, people don't act like him. People across the street to avoid him.
you don't like God?
The dude begs for change when he can just conjure matter at will. That's peak laziness.
You gotta marvel at that hustle, though.
Look, just do whatever you normally do when you're at home for an extended period of time, okay?
I take it full nudity might be a touch too lewd.
You are fully nude right now. It's getting me sweaty.
Sorry, you're just weird to talk over me. You're just making me sweatier.
That's not his voice. Wait. You're just making me sweatier.
Don't yell. There's people sleeping, swanglings up nearby.
Sorry. God, this is evolving into a romantic comedy.
Maybe we should throw one of those then.
Oh God, we're already muddled up and directionless.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't know. Is directionless or directionless direct or a bad thing?
Oh, those words sound similar. They're supposed to be dire. Alliteration is the soul of motto, as I always say.
Look, I don't know. What exactly is our cinematic vision here?
Wasn't it to make audiences shit themselves?
Right, exactly. But I can't personally vouch for having ever shot myself from sheer empathy alone, you know?
Speak for yourself.
Ah, balls. I wasn't filming. And that was a perfect punchline. Can you say that again so I can record it, please?
Sorry, I can't remember what I said 5 seconds ago at any given moment.
Even what you said just there?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling to remember who you are.
Oliver. The name's Oliver. I work at a dilapidated cinema. I'm a total hunk, and we're kind of dating, kind of filming a movie right now.
I have no reason not to believe any of that.
Right. Groovy. Glad to hear it.
Glad to hear what?
Out to south. Hitting phone tree lines and intervals of exactly 5 seconds may increase the intensity of her life. And delivery, she'll most definitely think the script is happening for real.
What was that?
Nothing. You know, scratch that. Maybe we should get some funky environmental shots and move to another location. Speaking of funky, we should use each setting to its advantage, and this screams oddity to me.
So you want me to scream oddity aloud?
Nah, that's hardly groovy storytelling. Isn't the rule show, don't tell?
So, do you want me to do the dance or not?
Look, I like you, Phone-Shi. I like you a lot. But something tells me that if you do the dance, our relationship will be fundamentally altered because of it.
You think it'd tear the bond on asunder, or instantly turn it hypersexual?
Depends on how I react, honestly. No. We need something that utilizes the uniqueness of the setting. You think you could whip up something gnarly to show the camera?
I don't know, man. Are you into feet?
With cautious hesitation, I urge you to continue.
Well, I've probably got a clean-ish sock around here. Ah, there we go. Me only sock. Don't mind the hole. I added that myself. Let the scabs breathe.
Man, that is gnarly. Say, where's the other one anyway? Did you lose it? Nah, I found it. Ah, this is prime biopic content. Can you tell me about your parents, please?
Gotta get that origin story outlined. What if I don't remember my parents?
Well, we could work the orphan angle.
Is being an orphan fun?
Take it from me. Losing your parents is the most fun you'll ever have. You get to eat
Gruel. I do love free gruel. Nah, I'll just make something up. The orphan stick is too cliche.
What? What did I cliche? Hello, Sam Elgato. Welcome in.
We're going for originality, aren't we?
Originality and/or making a bathtub-sized water cache. Yes.
I'll make up something tragic on the spot.
All right then. Ready when you are.
My name is Phone-Shi. I was born and raised in an oppressive shoe factory. Day in, day out, I manufactured shoes for feet I would never even sniff.
Okay, odd criteria for tragedy, but go on.
The shoes themselves were made out of poverty.
Okay, we get it. Your life sucks. Give us new information.
I slept in a gigantic pair of clogs made for an ogre in Denmark.
What era is this set in?
You say that as if there were ever ogres in Denmark. Does the timeline matter?
I suppose not.
Besides, have you ever been to Denmark?
Not specifically, no.
See, you can't say crud then.
For all we know, ogres are real and Denmark isn't. That doesn't sound correct, but I don't have enough data to refute it.
Plus, the ogres erect constantly.
Okay, no. No, not the ogre, damn it. Is nothing sacred to you?
It's ogre lore, pal. I will not allow you to tarnish my vision. The ogre dong stays.
Okay, look. Not to sound rude, but this is not working.
Is it too out there? out there?
Pal, I'm having weird thoughts about the yoga now, and I'm getting all sweaty, and I'm honestly worried that you've awaked something in me that I don't like it.
Oh, boo! Did someone get sweaty from visualizing ogre weenus?
Let us never think about this fabricated origin story again, thank you.
How's the film gonna start then?
Maybe we just need to start later in the story.
Or the audience get what happened previously without context.
Do you have context that would explain why a hexa-nippled isopod person with green skin and a head made out of an array of stitched-together fabrics and skins is walking all around?
Right, let's just not bring up the notion, then. I'm sure we can leave that for a potential sequel or something.
Radical, let's. Alright, so, after you left, whatever nondescript location you happen to have crawled out of, where'd you end up?
Most of what happened next is a bit of a blur. But I do remember this one place from my past. Captivity.
Wait, you were in prison?
Yeah, yes, but I wasn't actually referring to people prison.
People prison?
You know, jail for non-human. Human jail.
Well, yeah, of course I meant human jail. Where else could you possibly mean? Ah, right. You meant Flamingo Jail.
Feast your eyes, Olive Man. A big house.
You certain this is a good place to set your tragic past?
You don't think captivity is tragic enough?
It's kind of hard to be truly bummed out while sitting next to a tapper.
Ah. So you're telling me if you got excruciatingly bad news?
Define excruciatingly bad.
Well, let's just say you find out your third pet rock was swept up in a tornado.
Okay, that'd be absolutely heart-wrenching. Continue.
If you found out this while at the tapir enclosure, would the mere presence of the nearby tapir slowly soften the blow much?
I think it'd be really nice.
Bullshit!
The tapir would do naught to comfort you, and you. What's this I hear? The roar of adventure, mayhaps. Oh God, not you. Ponshi, my fearless bipedal green friend, you've returned at last.
I have not returned, I merely came back to this location temporarily.
You returned.
Okay, yeah, I'm back.
Bully to that, then. I say Hey, sorry to interject doing a kind of boyfriend phone sheet here. Sorry to introduct doting kind of boyfriend of phone sheet here. How's it hanging?
I got another specimen. Hello, my equally featherless but decidedly less green friend. What brings you to this wonderful sanctum miscellaneous beasts and other foul monstrosities today?
Oh, nothing much, sir. I'm just kind of documenting phone sheet. We're producing a groovy movie about our life together.
My, what a thrilling notion.
You know, Sonny, in a way, our goals are very much aligned. The sacrifices we make, dedicating our very lives solely to documenting the most noble of beasts. So the public may know of their terrible ferocity. Yeah, it's groovy. Very groovy, yes. Bully to that.
Oh my God, they're mingling.
You know what would be a truly stupendous idea, my lad? Why, we should exchange information, comrade, to strengthen our dossiers. Hell yeah, that sounds gnarly, I'm sure you have.
Oh, hell no, Oliver. You shouldn't possibly fraternize with the enemy.
The enemy? My share, I'm just a humble documentarian, not like your dear Fez partner. Not unlike your dear Fez partner. And must I say, I do admire your choice in hatwear, my dear friend. Likewise, sir.
Say, how'd you like to be in our film, Mr. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. You meant to say you haven't heard of me? I'm sure Oliver doesn't read Mustachioed Assholes Monthly, Theo. I've actually finished every issue from 1995 onwards for your information. My boy, I am Theodore Russianbelt, famed adventurer, explorer, documentarian, and zoo master. And yes, I would simply adore the opportunity to appear in your film as a primary source of zoological hogwash. This is a development for sure. Say, for purely cinematographical reasons, do you have any baby photos of Fonshi? I'm afraid Fonshi was no longer a juvenile when she found her way into our spurnful clutches. But I do have some photos of her in natural. Theo, you wouldn't. Oh, that's oddly that scandalous. Fonshi's naked right now. Ah, drat. You're correct, my friend. That being said, you ought to see the angle I snapped in number 4. The angle leaves very little to the deprived imagination. May I see the... Oliver, a word, please. Oh, I think we got, we'll be right back, okay? No return, yes? I haven't yet to show you the photos of Fonshi riding on her old tricycle after all. They're so wonderfully ill-fitting. Tremendously garbuckle, yes. Say, are you doing okay? You kind of flipped your lid back there. Well, yeah, You were chit-chatting with my former captor. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry, I realized how that might have looked. But, hey, he said he wants to be in the movie, isn't that? If you put him in it, I walk. Unless you like. Put devil horse on him and dub the footage to make him say dumb shit. You know, that does give me a groovy segue into the golden question. The golden question? Well, yeah, we gotta consider villainy. Are you saying we have to consider a life of crime? Hey, I'm sold. We just need a gun, a getaway ride. I suggest a large stray dog. Nary an old woman shall be shared from our combined mugging wrath. How do we get to... No granny mugging. We're discussing cinema. What I meant to ask was, is our movie gonna have some kind of maniacal villain? Don't most stories have villains? Yeah, I mean, most successful stories tend to have some kind of hurdle for the protagonist to overcome, you know? There's very seldom character development to be had in merely loafing around, vegetating in trash after all. Don't you want to join me in the trash, you know, holding hands? Okay, maybe that can't be an entire scene, but I could squeeze it in somehow to excuse us shooting it, maybe. Ha, gay. But does that truly sound like the makings of a compelling story to you? Maybe I have to overcome some things first. So my douchebaggery feels deserved, or even earned. You might just be onto something. Well, what's the alternative? Well, back on the villain train. It is a fact that almost every story has a grand antagonist of some kind. All action comedies have bad guys after all. That must be it then, after all. Action comedy is the artsiest genre. I'm telling you, all great stories have antagonists. Right, most real-world love stories feature mother-in-laws. Yeah, oh, fuck. Yeah, now you're getting it. What you need is a nemesis. Who could that be? Well, wouldn't Theodore seem like an obvious candidate? No, I don't want him in my story at all. I don't know, man. Ground yourself. Think about how hammy that dude is. He'd bring in a lot of gnarly energy to the role. Well, alright. You pitch a villain then. Who do you see as the villain of your story? Check it, Jerry. Jerry? Seriously? Him? Yeah. He always cockblocks me when I try to enter the fun fair. Getting custody visits to see my hatchlings is gonna be a nightmare. But, I mean, is Jerry really the de facto villain of your personal story? He's kinda just a poor dude who's trying to do the one task that helps him put bread on the table. He thwarts me, Oliver. He's a thwarter, damn it. I'm sure he doesn't exactly relish in that, though. God, I really love thwarting, found she? I don't know, in my head, he's pretty thwarty. Salutations! Might you need some assistance? No. We've got this all under control, Theo. Hurl thyself from our proximity. Thanks. Right-ho! Bully to that, then. I say we just have you prance around in spandex and call it a day. Okay, that's a deal breaker. Okay, that's a deal breaker. What's wrong with spandex? You do not want to see how the first incarnation of this movie turned out. This is your second attempt at this? That sounds like something you should have mentioned sooner. I was hoping that if I pretended it never happened, eventually I'd just forget. I can still hear the stretching of spandex against my groin in my nightmares. Sorry to hear that. In mine, it's just a familiar scream. Far less emotionally complicated. Hell. Maybe this is pointless. I mean, can we really reduce our struggle depicted in a complex narrative down to a single antagonist? What if the true villain was society? I'm not sure that a film we're trying to make to market the general public should be about how unpleasant the target audience is. No, hear me out. Maybe it's people's perception of me. Maybe it's because they can't see I'm me, of course. And you can't see it because it's a view that you don't happen to share. Huh? Maybe you're right. Yeah, I think we need some complicated explanation in there. Fuck it. I'll just start the movie with a paragraph of Comic Sans text on a solid color background. With the exposition out of the way, we can just focus on the action-y stuff. Oh, you see, there's the issue. Fine action. Technically, decomposing is an action. Let's say general movement and activity? Nah, that's not me. Oh, come on. Surely there's some way we can use this story. Oh. What we need is the footage of your daring escape. It's the ideal narrative point. The missing link. How about we ask Theo for the CCTV footage? Firstly, let's never speak to him again. That's my suggestion. Right. And secondly, I might have coded the lens of the nearest camera to my enclosure with silly putty. What? Why did you? To cover my tracks, of course. Oh, right. Duh. Didn't Theo notice that you were missing, though? No, I just left a burlap sack of potatoes in my bed. Whoa. This place really is. A sneaky lemur of a particular crafty dingo could get out of here, no problem. Where do you think I got the idea? Huh? Okay, so crazy suggestion here. What if you entered one of the nearby enclosures and I just filmed you climbing out all willy-nilly? We could totally just slap a camera overlay on it and pass it off as your actual daring escape. Wouldn't that be fake, though? You realize almost every movie is just people lying on camera, right? What our audience should believe our forgery, though. Would audiences believe anything we filmed so far? Right, so let's do this. Right, excellent. So, to our left, the noble alpaca enclosure. Sounds good to you? Pretty sure alpacas are... Don't they spit? You spit. Right, but it's cute when I do it. Alright, so what's in front of us then? Judging from the cardboard cutout, emu. Right, that's not ideal. I've been closer to an emu than I've been closer to an emu than I have to an alpaca, admittedly. They're kind of like feathered dinos. Swans are feathered dinos, in fairness. Right, but imagine a man-sized swan. With a gun for a head. We're fools for thinking to weaponize them. If another emu war kicks off, we'll be annihilated. Uh-oh. I think I could die here. Save time. Okay. Hop into the emu enclosure, hop into the alpaca enclosure. I want to hop into the alpaca enclosure. Right, I'm in. You recording, man? I sure am. Yes, sorry. Great, we got the establishing shot. Now I've just gotta... Oh, we're an alpaca. Hey. Oh, many alpacas circling me. Hey, phone she? Those alpacas don't look too happy to... Ah, shit. I feel as though my death may be imminent. Maybe you shouldn't have entered the enclosure housing creatures with meat grinders for heads. Wait, but I thought they... Oh, wait. Llamas have got pan flutes for heads. Oh, what a comical mix-up on my part. Dude, I think those things are waiting to tear you limb from limb and grind your flesh into a pulp. Oops, silly me for the hold-up, boys. Please be gentle. Oh, returned exhibit. The ending where you get mauled to death by alpacas. Okay. Well, let's go back to where we were. Loud. Okay, let's not do that this time. Hop into the emu enclosure. All right, it's time to take the plunge. All right, I've made contact with the soil. I seem to be in some uncharted land, a new frontier. You're in the emu enclosure. Yes. You getting it? Yeah, you look generally lost. Outstanding, yes. What now? Well, if this is your daring escape, I suggest the next step for you to take is to, you know, escape. Right. How do I do that? Well, oh, right. The ground dips, don't it? Well, yeah, of course, it's deeper on the inside. If I could climb out from the outside, an emu could jump it, no problem. This is certainly a mild predicament. I could always just open the zookeeper door and let you out. That wouldn't look very climatic. Is any of this? All right, point made, let me out. Oliver! Oliver, are you getting this? If this is the emu that's currently located right in front of you, then yes, I'm very much getting this. Oliver, am I in danger? I got so confused, my accent got fucked. You think it's aggressive? I think it's an emu. Oliver, this is no joke. Need I remind you of the Great Emu War? Emus have won 100% of all wars they've fought with mankind. One war. And they kicked our asses. This one has a gun. It seems docile enough. War seldom changes, Razman. Alright, I'll get the gate open in a moment. Oh god, it's just standing there menacingly. I somehow doubt that emus are capable of malicious... Oliver, I think it's attempting to trap me in here. You could step around and... Oliver, think of the emu. I think the emu is working with Theodore. Dude, just step around. Oliver, I must duel for my freedom. Hold on. Right, camera's in focus. What do you have? Well, you punched an emu. I slew it for my freedom, Oliver. A worthy sacrifice. Pal, you barely dented the damned emu. Your fist got absorbed into one of its many feathery flesh molds. I mean, yeah, groovy. This is good stuff. Dude, this footage is top notch. This is totally the last piece of footage we needed. Our ace in the hole. You really think so? I mean, it might be kind of hard to portray the footage as heroic moment since the footage is just heartbreaking footage of you assaulting a massive but docile cotton ball with legs. But I'm sure with a few jump cuts, some borrowed shots from Stanley Donaldson's Attack of the Emus, I can string together something compelling together. So that's it? Yeah, I think we're done here. To be frank, I'm a bit worried that Theodore Russell-Built might try to press charges against us, considering you just assaulted one of his specimens. Oh, please, he loves punching animals. I'm sure he punches emus constantly. Fucking inviting him to the premiere. He'd adore this trash. Right. Okay, I guess that's one guaranteed patron for opening night. Man, am I pumped to get this movie finished. Absolutely fucked. I gotta get back to this. I'm gonna get to editing this for tomorrow night. I am not gonna get any sleep tonight. But, hey, I'm sure if I go long enough without sleep, I'll be out of it to feel the impending string of failure, right? Hey, before you go, I wanted to ask you something. Oh, shoot. What's on the cards, my groovy dude? So the cinema's, like, definitely haunted, right? Allegedly definitely haunted, yeah. Why? Has anyone ever died in the building during its operation? Oh, now that you mention it. Yeah, there might have been an incident or two. Nothing out of the ordinary, though. Huh? Big Bertha might have flattened the last projectionist who tried to perform maintenance on her. Flattened? Rolled right over him, yeah. Turned him into a red pancake. Wait, did you say incident or two? Like plural? Yeah, Big Bertha also kind of tore another maintenance guy's arm off. And flattened him. When that didn't kill him. When in doubt, flatten the repair guy, as they say. Who says that? Who says that, Oliver? There was also this time Big Bertha rolled through the wall. The projection kind of made it flatten some of the audience. Rolled right over him. That doesn't sound right. Hey, now, Big Bertha's our bride and joy. Mr. Dickens did right splurging on a beautiful secondhand antique projector. Secondhand? Who sold him the machine? A friendly witch doctor who was hosting a yard sale. Oh, dude, the cinema is 100% haunted. In your opinion? It's definitely haunted. Let's just agree to disagree. No, let's not. Right, then I'll be off. Oh, parting is such a sweet sorrow. But, hey, I'll see you at the premiere tomorrow. Right? You know it. Provided I don't need to buy a ticket, of course. Perish the thought, friendo. I'll even scoop some floor corn for you to scarf down if you come. Right, sold. See you then, partner. My God, is this going to be the premiere? Boy, what a day. Punched a goddamned emu. I did it for Oliver, damn it. for cinema itself.
I mean, did you though? Did you really?
And what's that supposed to mean, Bob?
I mean, are you really certain that this movie is going to achieve anything other than being a resounding flop?
Well, Oliver has faith in it, so, you know, I do too.
Oliver has complete faith in the squalid cinema that he works at, in fairness.
Faith is good, though. Religion has been historically kind of popular.
He's relying on a miracle, though. It's blind faith. I get that the air in the place is particularly opaque, but he doesn't seem to see any further than his own dial pad.
But he's not doing this for himself. He's doing this for Mr. Dickens.
You think that Mr. Dickens really believes in Oliver?
I'm sure he does. I mean, he's giving Oliver so much, right?
Right. So, completely in character for him to indulge Oliver and give him a last-ditch attempt to save the cinema, knowing he'll lose nothing if the movie flops. I'm sure Mr. Dickens doesn't have the heart to tell Oliver that it's pointless.
All right, you disembodied destroyer of dreams. What's your point then, eh? What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Maybe try to temper Oliver's expectations at the premiere tomorrow? Let him down gently, so he has enough time to come to terms with his inevitable failure.
Nah, sounds like a bummer. I don't think I'm gonna do that.
I know your entire life philosophy cannot be summarized as an irresponsible and effortless, yet hedonistic romp in the pursuit of pleasure.
What do those big words mean?
It means you're cosmically underwhelming.
Oh yeah, I totally am. And your point?
My point is, I think you need to ground Oliver.
Ground him? What am I, his mom?
Okay, I need to drink water. My throat was particularly dry.
Has he not called you hot mama, or at least once? Ah, balls, this is bullshit. I've been set up.
You really should have a discussion with him about the finished movie. Remind him of other prospects, that everything will be okay if the movie flops on account of it being weird and low budget.
Ah, what's the use?
Go to sleep, you lumberlocks. You can think more about this tomorrow.
I agree with that sentiment fully, minus the thinking later bit. Good night, my ethereal maiden.
Wait, I'm not a girl.
Yes.
Whoa. I'm honestly surprised. Seems the premiere actually drawing attendees. Like, actual live people.
Instead of what exactly? Homunculi? Emu?
I meant instead of nobody turning up. I expected an honest to phone god town-wide no-show.
Alas, town-wide spectation. I guess my advertising campaign worked wonders then.
I doubt you writing "Come to Olive Man" premiere on condom wrappers and slipping them in strangers' pockets got very many of these people to come here.
You never know. It could have.
Yeah, but you're kind of really illiterate. Most of Dialtown probably can't read hieroglyphics.
If those pyramids dudes can read them, I'm sure the modern man can.
Uh-huh. You should go inside. Speak to Oliver.
Yes, go I shall. Yes.
Hey, Afonshi. I'm super stoked that you actually came. Very groovy. I always do. Wink. What was that? Was that some kind of that was some kind of euphemism, right?
It was. You doing okay, man? You seem generally disheveled.
Oh, you know, I'm running on roughly 0 hours of sleep. Mooby? Heck yeah, Mooby. Been all night working on this, baby.
Well, that's a surefire indicator of quality.
Correct.
If I almost exerted my soul from the tortured meat sack containing it, then it must be art, right? This movie, it's my opus. Our opus. You see, at first I thought, hey, this looks kind of cute. Could make this into a PG-7 and add a few CG raccoons. Small CG creatures, objectively, a fine choice. But then I thought, what I need is to think outside the box. So, me thinketh, what about a story that starts off funny and silly and becomes soul-crushingly tragic? But then I thought, what if the movie has no genre? Just a string of raw footage, arranged out of order, with an ill-fitting music placed over the whole thing. You fell asleep or on your keyboard, didn't you? That is an interesting theory. Oh, Oliver. It's cool, though. Just whatever you do, don't tell. Tally-ho! Holy my boy. Tonight is your big night. Are you ready for the grand premiere, lad? I sure am, sir. Marvelous. Simply wondrous. I'm right chuffed to see what you've made. Yeah, I'm sure people will find it just dandy, sir. Not to worry, lad. The movie need only make enough in sales to revitalize my falling enterprise. So, no pressure. Right. Yes, groovy. Anyway, I must go take my seat as I don't wish to miss the euphoric magic of the silver screen. Cheerio, one and all. Well, he seemed chipper. Yeah, it's almost like he expects my film to save his failing business. Well, I wanted to talk to you about that. Oh, hold on. There's a few people behind you in line. We can talk about whatever that is while I'm done stalking the reel, okay? Well, I guess I can wait. Let me just step to one side. Greetings, my respective Fez and Green friends. I'm here to attend your dazzling cinematic premiere as a guest of honor. Stellar, man. Glad to hear it. Oh, I'm sure you most certainly are, having a distinguished guest such as the one and only Theodore Russellbelt. Can I murder this guy with my bare hand? Please, on, please. No, not this one, phone she. Alright, that'll be $6.99 for a ticket, sir. Gotcha. You truly expect me to pay for a ticket at my own red carpet event? But, Theodore, you weren't actually in the movie. Correct. But as a specimen for my vast array of emu most certainly is, yes? I'm here on his behalf while he recovers from his life-threatening injuries. And emu is fine and you know it. I know nothing of the sort, I'm afraid. Listen, Mr. Russellbelt, this isn't personal. Everyone's got to pay for a ticket. This very event is a fundraiser to raise money to keep the cinema open. All right, I'll tell you what, my lad. How's about in exchange for a free ticket into your screening, I give you free and unrestricted access to the zoo. But isn't entry to the zoo already free? Well, how about that? It looks like though I've already gone through with my end of the bargain. I suppose that means you have a legal and unwavering obligation to... All right. You crusty fuck, just go on in. Only to that, then. See you in Hollywood, my boy. High society, here I come. God, I despise that man. You know what? I should really listen to you more. Hell yeah. If you think my takes on people are nifty, you should hear my takes on jerky, and Sup, bozos? Billy's here now. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Scram. Get on out of here. Tonight's our big night, and I have to do enough without having to fixate my hawkish eye gaze on you. All right? Yeah, plus this movie is rated 18 and up, dude. I shed my pants halfway through during filming and refused to put them back on. Oliver, did you remember to add that blur in post? Ah, shit. Guess the movie will just be a bit more memorable, huh? So, yeah, no minors allowed. Scram. Hey, I'm no minor. Look, I've even got my ID on me. I think this identification might be fake. But I can't pinpoint any obvious discrepancies. Look, you little brat. It's a no either way. Like I said, I can't have you tarnishing my film's one opportunity to save this place with your loud shenanigans. Loud shenanigans? Hey, Ozo, for your information, I'm actually planning to be on my best behavior tonight. You told me earlier that you were going to smuggle your megaphone into the theater to repeatedly bellow Krungus during the climax. You gangrenous snitch. You're like 9. What the actual fuck? Where are you learning words like Krungus and gangrenous? How? You think I didn't come up with Krungus myself? I've got like 8 kids on the playground who can back me up. Scram. Go. Get out. Ah! Fine. Whatever, bozos. Your movie's totally gonna bomb anyway, bro. No assistance from me required. Ciao. God, I hate that little... Krungus. I'm dialing the cops right now. Is this how I come off to Jerry? I need to send him another fruit basket or something. Another? The first one didn't sway him. Huh? Define fruit. Apple core, banana peel, used eggplant. What? Define a used eggplant. Hey, look, another customer. Hey, it's me. I'm here now. Oh, hey, what's up, Randy? What brings you here? Oh, I was just rummaging around in the dumpster out back when I overheard someone mentioning the premiere. Oh, the heck, it's groovy to have you here. Yeah, so what's the movie about? That's a great question. Right, yes. I'm in it. Gah, what the? Wait, something about you feels familiar. Do you spend too much of the part, perhaps? Oh. So, you're the naked green figure I keep seeing scurrying around my peripheral vision. Oh, yeah, had to be me, all right. My fears of losing my own mind have now been replaced by the tangible fear of encountering you. Hey, that's progress, good man. Yeah. All right. So that'll be $6.99, Randy. You couldn't offer me a discount on account of me being vaguely familiar, could you? I suppose I could drop it down to 5 since I... How about 25 cents? Randy? If you have no money to your name, then why'd you even bother showing up? I just wanted to get in and out of the cold. Good call. This place is warm and as moist as can be. Yeah, about that. Why is it so humid in here? I'm sure it's just from the mold on the walls breathing. Huh? Well, it is warm. Look. You're the last dude in line, Randy. Just go sit in the back and don't make any noise, all right? Hot dog, Oliver, you're the best. Can you be my Randy. I'm going. Keep forgetting to ask him about that bandage on his head. Heard from little Billy, plague upon him, that he hit his head on a rock. Not sure that's going to be any more to a story than that, right? If it's anything like him, I don't want to hear it. Oh, come on, Randy's lovely. Once you get to know him, I'm sure he'd make someone very happy. Yeah, an organ snatcher, baby. Or a mean-spirited coroner looking to take frustration out on a body. Is Randy dead in this scenario? Inconsequential. Perhaps, yeah. Randy, turmoil, and bodies aside, we've got a screening to initiate. Initiate isn't a very call-to-action verb, is it? Like start, do, make, squirt. Those have punch. Initiating is like pressing the on button on an ointment making machine. Let's just do the screening. Yes, let's. Screening time. All right, let's get to. Olive Man, what is this place? Oh. This is my vile sanctum, me lair. Specifically? Oh, projector room 1. Is that It sure as heck is. Say hello to Big Bertha, our pride and joy. Oliver, she just moved. Yeah, she probably just had some air stuck in her. Oliver, she moved again. Yeah, ditto. Oliver, I think your projector is sentient. And angry. Oh, don't be ridiculous. She's got a lot of soul. I'm pretty sure she devours souls. Well, if she's eating souls, then how are said souls haunting the place then, huh? Ha, checkmate. Ah, shit. Okay, maybe we're slightly fucking haunted. Laugh it up. Oliver, she shouldn't be in here. She's a wild animal, man. You're not insisting I turn her over to the zoo, are you? No, let her roam free. You need to let her out and roll in the open plains, where she can feel the open air in her pipes and bolts. Roll over as many small critters as she wants. It's not right having her all cooped up in here. But she's our only movie projector. Dude, you can buy a used projector at a garage sale for like $15. Don't you want her to be happy? You're right. You're right. I'll bring this up to Dickens after the premiere. If we have time to talk about anything other than our movie's vast success and the sudden salvation of the cinema itself. Yeah, right. Don't she? Can I ask you a hard question? One that I'd like you to answer completely honestly. Uh-huh. This movie, the one we should have loaded into Bertha minutes ago? Yeah, right, that one. Do you think it'll turn things around for me? For us? Ah, see? I knew this would come up. I'm right as always. You just tell me to shut up after I had finished speaking, just so you could answer my question, which I'd already finished asking? Not gonna lie, I was talking to the narrator. You realize the movie's done, don't you? Pal, I'm not recording right now. This movie's all ready to air. Like, right now. Speaking of, I gotta ask. Do you think the movie will turn things around? Look, man, I haven't seen the movie. For all I know, it's just 90 minutes of me gargling paint thinner. Okay, not all 90 minutes are comprised solely of... Shit. That's already a sign of turbulent development process. There should realistically be little to no paint thinner or gargling to fill extra time up. You know, I think you expected too much from yourself. Okay, fine. I rushed the editing, I get it. No, I mean all of this. You're in your 20s, right? That's pretty young in human years. Isn't it? So, what? You think developing a film was too much? I don't get how you expected to repair Mr. Dickens' dying business on your own. On your first try, the very last moment possible. Hey now, for all we know, the public could love this movie, and they could despise it, correct? Isn't it crazy that you're relying on this one shot to define your future? Oh God, you're right. I've set myself, both of us, for failure. Hey now, I don't give a flying fuck if this flops. I didn't mean you and me. I meant me and Mr. Dickens. Oh, right, yeah. But you and Mr. Dickens will live. I've always got room in my tent if you need somewhere to crash. That's sweet, real sweet, but what will happen to you? I just want to know if you'll be okay if or when it does. Okay. We've done our best. Time to load Bertha up and get to it then. Speaking of again, you gotta release her soul into the wild soon. I know. Like tomorrow soon. I know. People could really love this. Yeah, I suppose they could. Alright, well, it's been real, but here goes nothing. My game. We get to see the movie? Hello, Dialtown. Rachel from Dialtown News Network is here. This just in. Last night's premiere of The Passion of the Frog Light has been reported as a resounding failure. Epic fail. Despite curious advertising efforts, in the end, the event had a modest turnout of 24 unsatisfied patrons. One of 4 reviewers who had to attend the showing. Of the 4 reviewers who happened to attend the showing, 3 are now comatose. The remaining reviewer, who's still conscious, doesn't really want to talk about what he saw. Poor guy. We interviewed a few citizens who attended the premiere, and they had this to say. Honestly, I just wanted to get out of the cold, but I think hypothermia would have been more palatable, in all honesty. The lack of footage of myself was criminal! Criminal, I say. Say, is this live? Come on down to Dialtown City Zoo, friends. We have tapers. Tapers. Ollie. Oh, okay. Enough of him. Honestly, that movie converted me from an unsure agnostic to a firm atheist. No merciful God would let that scene with the green one, gargled paint thinner, to exist, no matter how disinterested he is in our plight. Well, there you have it. I know they say that all publicity is good publicity, but for those people, we at the Dialtown News Network would like to recommend giving The Passion of Frog a watch and seeing how you feel then. Uh-oh. Ah. Good morning, phone she. I hope you're... What in the phone god's name are you staring at? What frog and pot? What a frog in a pot. Watching him trying to climb out. Just a pro tip here. Last 17 times you tried this, the frog died. Yeah, but this time there's no lid, nor a lit fire under the pot. The odds are fair, methinks. Right. What's your end game here, anyhow? I want to see the definitive threshold of frog slaughter. Yes, that's... Say, I wonder how Oliver's premiere went. Isn't that a much more engaging topic to think about? Nah, little Billy told me a few days ago that it apparently bombed. In fairness, is little Billy really a reliable source of information? Yeah, he was that one time he informed me what 9/11 was. And he said it was an inside job. Conducted by clowns. In fairness, he did show me a newspaper that reported the clown thing. Yeah, but in fairness, you're illiterate. I bet any that article was about what he said it was. What makes you say that? Why would there have been an article's picture than of a tractor flowering a beached seal? Well, why was there a tractor even on that beach in the first place? Maybe you don't know how to read. Maybe if you knew how to read, you could have just found out. Fine. I'll go visit Oliver and ask him about his lousy premiere. Brilliant, yes. Uh-oh. Hello, Oliver? Where is he? Where is the boy? Well, I don't know. You walked into the right place. This isn't the cinema. Mark my words, the cinema was right here. That must mean... Yikes, I guess it's already gone. Ah, drat. Alas, I was too late. You might still be able to get Oliver's mailing address to send your condolences via mailman, mailwoman, or perhaps a carrier pigeon. Ah, yes, the 3 genders. Hey, friendo, I was wondering when you dropped by. What's the haps? Olive Man, you're here? Have you returned once more to burn the place down in a scornful rage? Yes, but you do all this? I lugged the remaining furniture out of here and took an axe to the light fixtures, if that's what you're talking about. Fortunately, I'm neither a vandal, salvager, or a copper wire thief. Then why'd you wreck the place? Seems rather rude to me. Hey, I'm just following Mr. Dickens' orders. Oliver, my boy, you're not stripping copper wire from the walls. Then why would Mr. Dickens order such mayhem? Such needless destruction? Oh, hello, Clover. Welcome in. Such abundant and ceaseless malarkey. Well, I might have misspoken. I guess I am salvaging somewhat, since it's my job to salvage what's left of our failed cinema business. I don't understand. What else of value could possibly be left here? I heard from little Billy that the premiere bombed. Of course he'd tell you that. He showed me an article from the Happenings paper. Oh, he showed you the newspaper review? Yeah, they tore you to shreds. Every single critic who attended the premiere. And isn't comatose. In fairness, that's only one critic. But, I mean, yeah, the film didn't exactly get glowing reviews, you know, on account of it being so groundbreaking. True art is never appreciated in its own time. I don't know, man. Let me quote the review. If I could douse a film in gasoline and light it up, I'd watch the film burn with glee. And this time, I'd actually enjoy watching it. Hey, that reviewer had 90 whole minutes to burn this place down while the film was playing. He was totally bluffing. Oliver Swift's newest and only movie is an abortion of cinema itself. God, that makes me wish I was likewise aborted. See? It's still a strong statement. In the same way assassinating Bigfoot over a parking ticket would be. Bigfoot totally can't drive. Look, I can't refuse that Bigfoot fucks, but you still can't refute that negative publicity is still publicity. For your information, almost 5,000 people ended up showing up to the screening after that review. They all wanted to gawk at our marvelous train wreck. Wait, you made bank? Yeah, people turned up in droves to see our depraved horror flick. Wait, the movie that we filmed was a horror flick? Well, I initially imagined it as more of a the piece of media that encapsulated both sincere beauty and the raw anger of all that falls under the thumb of phone god. And our movie wasn't that. People didn't really notice the beauty under the divine thumb, but plenty saw the untaped blistering rage and shot themselves. So people turning up expecting a cutting-edge horror flick. Yeah, and we delivered. Okay, that makes sense. The premiere was a success then. Wait, so why on phone god's green earth are you tearing the cinema apart? Well, see, Mr. Dickens and I had a conversation about expectation. Uh-huh. Don't get me wrong, he was immensely thankful that I'd save the cinema, but it turns out he really didn't think I could actually pull this off at all. Just wanted to see what I could come up with. Huh? Why? Well, Mr. Dickens informed me of something pretty surprising, actually. Turns out, operating a cinema wasn't actually his ultimate dream at all. It was for him to go on directing movies of his own. Huh? But you know how it is. Mr. Dickens grew up in a different era. He started a family once he came of age and obviously had to provide for. He didn't have the opportunity to just up and leave for Hollywood. The stakes for failure were too high. He had people depending on him, you know? It just wasn't an option. Yeah, but I don't see what this has to do with our movie. Well, for a while, I wondered why Mr. Dickens was so encouraging when I pitched the whole save this air cinema with an indie movie idea. I suppose I just figured that he thought my idea was just dandy and that it'd be a surefire success. But now I get it. He had no faith in the movie at all and was certain that the cinema would have to shut down no matter what. So he was attempting to set you up for failure? Wow, that's a crumpet crumb spewing ass face. No, it's not remotely like that at all. You see, when I pitched the idea, Mr. Dickens said he saw a younger self. He saw his younger self in me. The idealistic younger version of himself who would have given anything to drop everything to become a movie director. Mr. Dickens wanted more than anything for me to take the risk he never could. That he and only he shoulder the burden of my failure, allowing me to try again and maybe succeed. Mr. Dickens said he was so proud of me for doing that what he never could. And that's precisely why he couldn't allow this place to remain open if it meant it'd stay the complete extent of my potential. So that was it then, the end of his dream. Or so I thought. One of the bad reviews really tore the cinema itself apart as a venue, said that it suited the horrifying train wreck of a film being shown here. And that's when it occurred to me that just maybe I was actually fighting something that we could use. If people are so sure that this place is supposedly haunted. Oliver, this place is so haunted. Okay, fine. The place is absolutely riddled with specter spirits and other assorted ghouls. Happy now? Immensely, come on. So, I realized if Mr. Dickens didn't even really want to own a cinema, and he wants to see me spread my own wings and make my own creations, and this venue alone is considered pretty horrific, with the tenor apparently being my unknowing signature, the solution's obvious. Is it? Dialtown's first horror attraction. Wait, like a scare house? Right. You know, I realized. Maybe I was making a mistake trying to go against the grain to convince people that they wanted something they clearly didn't want. Honestly, this seems to be the best way forward. So, that's why you're hacking the place apart? To make the place even more unsightly, yes. Best of all, Mr. Dickens gets to assist me in creating exhibits and stuff. So, he gets a second chance at his dream, too. What do you think of this poster? Dickens and Sons Scare Shack. It's cute. Hell, it'd be cute even if it was just you. Ah, shucks. I do owe you something, though, you know. And what's that? Well, here it is. Thank you. Sincerely. I could have attempted this on my own, granted. But I don't think I could have ended up here on my own. You believed in me when nobody else did and stood by my side through thick and thin. And you even let me document you so I could take a financial risk for a dying cinema. All for the dream of a man you hadn't even met. There's nothing gnarlier than that, sis. I'd go to hell and back for you, man. You know that. You don't know how much I appreciate that. Man, you know what the best part is? We're the only horror attraction on Earth with real ghosts. Hope. Oh God, we don't even have to pay for them since dead. So, I think one of the ghosts might be a dead union leader, so we'll see how that goes. So I guess this all worked out neatly. I guess so. What of Big Bertha? Oh, I did what you suggested. I let her go. She's free now. To roam Phone God's green earth as she pleases. Good. Now she's the great outdoors problem. Actually, nah, I misspoke earlier. Come to think of it. The best part of that is that Hey, bozos. How's it hanging? I heard your movie totally fucking bombed. The best part is that I get to do this. Out you go, you little scrote. This attraction is 18s only. Ouch, my youth glands. Rad. He's maimed now. This is truly the best possible ending. Aww. The ending where everything works out just fine for Oliver Swift, the gnarliest man in Dialtown. Wait, that's so sweet. That was so great. And honestly, with that, if you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe for more and leave a like and comment below. And I'll see y'all next time for more of this and similar things. Have a great day, night. We'll see you. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye-bye. Oh, what the hell is happening over there? Why am I like that? Wait, what? I'm so confused. What happened to my Vita model? Okay, I need to fix this. What happened here? Uh-oh. You know what? I'm not going to even try to fix that. Goodbye.